Hi, my name is Christian Johnson. I'm a student at Full Sail University studying recording arts. I'm here to talk about a producer that I like. His name is Andrew Weiss. Andrew Weiss was born in Chicago, but he spent, I guess, most of his youth in central New Jersey, where he played bass for local bands, in his younger years. And then in the mid-'80s, he got into recording and more of electronic music, and that ultimately led him and a friend of his to form a record label called Birdo Prey Records. This was an interesting label. All they did was put out cassette tapes, and it was mostly electronic music and alternative music. One of the bands on our label, which was one of my favorite bands growing up, was a band called Weiss from New Hope, Pennsylvania. Weiss was an indie band who Andrew would later go on to record the majority of their albums. Around this same time, Andrew Weiss had a band called Regressive Aid, and that was starting to get more popular and started getting noticed by a guy named Greg Ginn, who was the founder and guitarist for a band called Black Flag. So Greg Ginn flew Andrew out to LA to start a band called Gone. And around the same time, while he was doing that band, he started getting into producing more and engineering. And that's when he started working more with Weiss again. He used them basically as guinea pigs for his producing skills. And that album got picked up immediately by an indie label. From 87 to 92, Andrew Weiss was extremely busy. He toured the world with Rollins' band. He played bass in that band as well as writing a lot of the material. He also played bass in a group called Pigface. And also during that stretch of time, he also produced 4 more Weiss albums. He produced 2 albums for a band called Skunk. So yes, he was extremely busy during those years. He also worked with a lot of other popular bands in the 90s. One of those bands was the Butthole Surfers. He's also very popular in Central and South America, producing a lot of Latin music. He's produced a lot of popular Latin music there and is extremely well known. So yes, Andrew Weiss has done a lot. Andrew Weiss is currently the bassist for Jello Biafra and the Guantanamo School of Medicine.